time for Crazy Town.
Oh.
Joe and Kamala, champions of equity. Roll it, G.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening.
Hit the Slick Rick closet to get ready.
Equality, equity, and justice at the center of our work. We invested an historic $5.8 billion, that's B with a B, billion dollars in our HBCUs. But we still have so much more to do.
That's due
and
with
we
a D.
need the leadership of this organization that has the proven ability to see America as it can be, unburdened by what has been. Leadership that is grounded and has always been in fundamental rights, including the importance of justice for all people.
What?
Leadership that represents not just the Congress, not just the conscience of the Congress, but the conscience of our country.
It's a conscience.
My fellow Americans, it is my honor to introduce the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Thank you, Kamala, for that introduction, and even more importantly, for your partnership, because it is a partnership. Isn't she doing an incredible job? Not a joke. Joyce,
not a total
see you
joke.
over there.
Total joke.
He's going to say
Can't hide.
total joke.
Y'all are the best. You know, though I know you're really here to see Gladys Knight. I ain't one of the pips.
Of course you
This
are.
time like these,
He's a pip.
we're
She sings
reminded
my
that
favorite song.
America is about how we choose to see one another. You know me and I know you. I told you all I was going to appoint a black woman to the Supreme Court, and we did. The first, not only the first black vice president, but the first member of the Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
Don't
But it couldn't
pander
have been
too
done
much,
without
Joe.
Cory Booker, who was back there as an engineer. Cory, you're here somewhere, I know.
Okay.
Thank you,
I don't think he died
Cory.
yet.
Name every
For
black
reminding
person I
us
know.
of the resolve and joy at that historic moment. You know, and by the way, I've nominated more black women appellate justices than every other president in history combined. By now, no one ever doubts I mean what I say. The problem is I sometimes say all that I mean. We centered equity in our historic vaccine efforts to make sure all black Americans, no matter where they live, no matter what their cigarette, got a chance
No matter
to
what their
be
cigarette?
vaccinated and boosted. Look,
Oh, look at. Where's
I
the
get
wine?
significant funding for the HBCUs.
Pass the wine.
I didn't go to one, but one got me elected. Delaware State University. We have the 8th largest black population in America as a percent of population.
Is that 8%?
And they
again?
did it for me. And by the way, the president used to work for me until he wanted to be president. So now he's the chairman, he's the president of the university. I made a decision that it's all going to be made and worked for in America. None of that money's going to any outfit that's not in America. That includes increasing the share of those dollars to go to small, disadvantaged businesses, including brown and black businesses. And we're going to bring that from 10% of all that money spent going to small businesses that are black and brown to 15% by 2025. We're going to modernize America's roads, bridges, ports, airports, all across America. We're going to deliver affordable high-speed internet. So every single household, no matter,
to go to
so
McDonald's.
the parent doesn't have to pull in front of a McDonald's parking lot so their kid can get on the internet to do their homework.
Right.
We enacted
Cleared that
the
with
Inflation
corn
Reduction
poppy.
Act. It takes the most aggressive action to confront our climate crisis ever, in all of human history, ever. It offers black families thousands of dollars in energy savings through tax credits and rebates when they have to replace everything from a toaster to a refrigerator. New efficient appliances. Many of us who've been around have been taking on and fighting the drug companies, fighting pharma, and we've not been able to win. But this time we fought them and we won. We beat them. I'm so sick of Republicans saying we're the big spenders. Give me a break.
We're huge spenders.
Give me a break. And by the way, this bill is going to reduce the deficit by another $300 billion over 10 years because Medicare is going to be paying less. But I know I'm being banged up by the Republicans, but come, bring it on. For many black students, these loan forgiveness will wipe out the student debt completely. For others,
Come bring it on.
provide significant belief. It's a game changer. I don't want to hear a word from those members of Congress, you notice, whose families got tens of thousands of dollars and several $million in pandemic relief loan forgiveness. The same ones criticizing. Give me a break, come on. You all worked hard to pass the George Floyd Justice Policing Act that got blocked by Senate Republicans. I'm not going to stand by and watch the fundamental freedoms in this country be taken from you, like the right to vote and have your vote counted. I'll defend our democracy and your freedoms with every fiber of my being. You know me, I know you, and I have your back. 2 weeks ago, well, the first of its kind White House summit against hate-fueled violence that many civil rights leaders here today called for after the evil visit upon Buffalo 4 months ago. White supremacists will not have the last word. We cannot remain silent. Silence is complicity.
She's pretty.
He acts so long to finish it.